Okay, so right here on the screen you can see where I have I'm getting this last synced time. It will go over and over again and not stop. So if you run into this issue, I'm going to do a Control C right here. All right, and I'm actually going to close out of the install. Well, I'm going to stay in the ASDK. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and feel like I'm going to hear. I wonder where I'm getting that artifact from, that remote desktop icon. Don't know where that's coming from. Okay, so we're going to go to this PC and the C drive, Azure Stack on Azure VM. Then we're going to go to Install ASDK, and then we're going to edit Install ASDK. And actually, we can close out of here. I wonder where that little remote desktop thing's coming from. Okay, so we are going to now go to line 413 in the script. Now, you don't have to do this. You only do this if you run into the problem. So this weekend, I ran this script. I ran this lab this weekend to get some videos. And so this is pool.nt.org. So what I did right here is I just went to line 14, commented this out, put this line in, saved it, went back out, and reran install ASDK again. So deployment type AAD. Local administrator. Enter password to use for administrator. Okay, now it should be starting it all over again. Let's wait a bit. I'm going to pause this video. So this is the second attempt right here after that the time.windows.com failed. So we're going to try NIST address. So NSIT actually did the trick right there. So if you run into this issue, you're going to want to actually change line 413 to be time.agNSIT.gov. Let me know if that does not work, because for the life of me, I can't understand why time server or pool.ntp.org would not work, but NIST would work. So I'm thinking it's random, but apparently from what I've read, that NIST works all the time. So so this, and again, you don't have to do this unless you actually receive that error. Yep, NTP.org worked for you. Perfect. And so now it's a day later, and now we are going to see if we have been successful in deploying the Azure Stack Development Kit. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to log on not as administrator anymore, but as Azure Stack admin. So I'm going to click on my RDP client, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect. And I'm going to enter these Azure Stack credentials. Okay, that's going to come up. It's configuring the session. And boom. If everything worked correctly, I should have this PowerShell screen on my system. And right here, it should say complete action deployment. And then I have successfully deployed Azure Stack in my environment. So now we are ready to go ahead and start up with LAB01 exercise 3.